promising me that this is going to be good for me as well, for my soul and for my family. And he was saying that his plan for me cannot be incompatible with his plan for my family. They all have a part in this too, because we're all going to go home together. And sorry. And then around that time, I could feel there were instances when I would rediscover the passions I had before, like doing social work before I got married. Starting in high school, I've been doing social work in school and volunteer works. And I really found joy and fulfillment in it. And I found God. I found God in everything I did. Then, but when I got married, I felt it wasn't happening because, you know, I have a different priority then. So at this time, he brought, in different ways, he showed me, and I felt that it was stirring again. He was stirring all these passions that I had before, which are now compatible to what he's calling me to do back home. And I read a journal entry that I did in 1993. I was in college. And at that time, I was crying so hard because he revealed to me that I have a passion for helping suffering kids in general. And but he said at that time, it's not yet time. I'm just letting you know. So I said, God, don't let me stop crying. If it's not time now, then don't let me stop crying until it's time. And let me know when it is. I don't want to miss it, like when it's already time. And then he brought me back to that journal entry, different journals ago. That's reminding me, remember you asked me to not let you stop crying. And so he was bringing up that well of passion again for the people he wants me to love and serve. And these rediscovered passions led me to start wanting to actually go home. So from really being terrified of the call, he's acceptance, and now he's even making the desires to do it grow. So I felt I was being ready, and his grace was filling me with the desires that will make me want and delight in his will. It has been growing along with my love for his people and my countrymen. So having these new desires, like you were saying, I felt it's a way of loving God back, say yes, and love his people. And I do start feeling that love growing also for my brothers and sisters. And then the next question I asked was when? And then he kept quiet for a long, long time. He was so quiet. And then he was teaching me how to wait. Just wait. At first, the uncertainty really troubled me because my decisions depended on it. But then he asked me to just live your day here to the fullest, serve here while you're here. When it's time to go, I'll let you know. So the waiting also was such a big and important lesson for me. And that waiting also, I felt I read somewhere that it's a call in itself to just wait patiently on the Lord. And I just realized maybe if I were asked to share this months ago or a few years ago, I probably wouldn't have been ready yet because I would think it would be premature because I don't know when we're going to come home. Maybe you'll see me next year still here. You said you were going to go home when you're still here. But you know, his answer is wait. So I don't know if it's now, 2 years from now, next, you know, or 10 years from now. But I remember the priest's homily one time. He was talking about the Israelites who were journeying through the desert. Distance-wise, they could have reached it in 2 years. 2 weeks, I think, in Promised Land. But they were made to go around, and it took them 40 years. Then recently God was telling me, you know, it's the process, it's the journey. That is when all these transformations coming from, getting you ready. And it is just as important as getting to my destination. So, I guess, you know, I just want to encourage you, brothers and sisters. I think maybe it's not uncommon to fear his will, because sometimes we just think of sacrifice or give up. But I learned that it's coupled with, it's never greater than his love for us, and his will is best for us. And he helped me all the way, step by step. I had all the graces I needed to embrace his will and all the desires that and it's liberating. It's the only way